Kajabi versus GoHighLevel. If you're someone trying to decide which one of these platforms is right for you, inside of this video, what I'm going to do is highlight the main differences between these two platforms. So by the end of this video, you'll know which one is right for you. And just before we get started, if you haven't yet got either of these platforms, I also have an extended 30-day free trial for both of these, plus some additional bonuses. So make sure you check out all the information in the description. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And honestly, I'm just going to be as raw as possible inside of this comparison because it's not like comparing two of the same software. They're in completely different software leagues. So the first one is Kajabi. If we go to products here, just to let you know what you can actually sell with it. You can sell online courses, coaching, podcasts, memberships, and communities. These are all hosted within Kajabi, and there is nice little interfaces for each one. Now, if I was to just summarize who Kajabi would be for by looking at these, I've also done full reviews and tutorials I'll link to below. But this was created for content creators and professionals looking to monetize their knowledge through digital products, right? Once you've created your product that you want to sell, you can also create the pages to sell it on, the automations as well. Then you take payments, you've got analytics, and you've got a lightweight CRM on the back end. There's also a mobile app as well. And everything has been made extremely simple. So you just say, for example, new online course, and it's going to walk you through all of the steps, input the information, and by the end of the onboarding for the new course, you're going to have your course ready to sell. You just got to obviously fill out your content and the sales copy. So it's really extremely simple to use. Now, if we compare that to something like GoHighLevel, this is a completely different ballgame, right? Now, to tell you the truth, the software wasn't even created originally for course creators or professionals looking to sell digital products. This was made for agencies. Only in this last few years, I've seen more and more people actually moving towards HighLevel because of the functionality inside of it. But that being said, it's not as simple as click new online course, follow the onboarding for that course, and it's completed. A lot of it is going to be integrated manually. And if you're new to online software, this can definitely be daunting. This is why I had to create my accelerator course, because once you've gone through it step by step a couple of times, it becomes a lot easier. But until then, it can definitely be overwhelming. So on top of all of the regular features that Kajabi actually offers, you also get things like a CRM and pipeline management. This is perfect if you have high ticket sales or a sales team that you want to help convert more people. We've also got SMS two-way marketing, which is also included as WhatsApp, so you can integrate both as well. We've got booking and appointments, which you could say is like coaching. We've got call tracking, reputation management, which is more for local businesses, but you can still use. We've also got document signing as well if you have things like NDAs and bits and pieces as well. Plus, you can also use their mobile app or also white label your own mobile app as well. So both very powerful platforms, but GoHighLevel is by far more superior in terms of features and functionality. However, it is still a massive learning curve between them. So this is the Kajabi dashboard. As you can see, everything looks nice and clean. You've just got here your sales revenue, plus you've also got all of the navigation on the left. Now, what I like about this platform, once again, is how they've onboarded you to do all of the different things. If it's your first time, just come to getting started. And you've got two simple phases to complete. The first one's about you and your business and your branding colors, things like that. Second is going ahead and actually creating digital products. So once again, extremely easy to create digital products, get them set up to ready to sell. Now, as we come down, you've also got here the products. So if you wanted to create courses, coaching, community, podcast, or newsletter, everything is inside of here. And to create one, all you need to do is say, let's go to courses, click new course. It's going to walk you through an onboarding to complete the setup for your course, including name description, the colors, the pricing, and the basic outline. So by the end of the onboarding, it's basically ready to go. All you need to do is fill out the content and update all of the info. So it's extremely easy to use. Below that, we've got sales things like coupons. You can have affiliates as well. Down below here, we've got websites, funnels. You've also got your different types of checkout pages. You can even create a blog. We've also got a marketing, your emails, your automations and forms. Contacts here, we have the lightweight CRM. And there's an interesting one here called Create a Studio. It's basically a feature that allows you to upload a video and then chop it up into smaller clips, or you can transcribe it, you can turn it into emails and all of those good things. Now, if we look at the dashboard of GoHighLevel, it's a completely different ball game. We've got a lot of different options inside of here, and this is where it kind of gets a little bit confusing for people who just want specific things, because GoHighLevel basically gives you everything up front. So what I really like about GoHighLevel is this conversations tab. So what you can do is integrate your Gmail or your Outlook, your WhatsApp, your Facebook page, your Instagram page, your web chat widget. Also, if you have a local phone number, you can integrate all of these here. So every time someone talks to you or messages you, everything comes inside of this one unified inbox. And this is honestly a game changer for me, because every time someone emails me or messages me on Instagram, I've got all of their history inside of this app, and I know exactly what they're talking about. Or if there's an email going out automatically, then I can see what email they just had to reply to. And this, to me, is one of the big reasons I actually moved to GoHighLevel. We've also got calendars where you can integrate things like your calendars, create appointments, and also create, group coaching calls. We've got here contacts where you can segment all your people. You can send people direct messages from here as well. We've got opportunities, which is more like a pipeline and CRM type of sales pipeline sort of system. And we've got payments to create digital products. As we come down, then we go to other features that aren't necessarily for people who just want to create digital products. We've got here AI agents, which you've no doubt heard about. What this allows you to do is upload a knowledge database, and then you can have people actually conversing with your AI agents to close them in sales and things like that. Would be really good for high ticket sales, but for the everyday person, not necessarily needed. We've also got here marketing, which includes a social media planner, so you can schedule all your social media content inside of this area. We've also got your emails, so this is automations as well as templates, as well as newsletter blasts. We've got countdown timers. We've got affiliate management if you want to host your own affiliates, and we've got ad manager as well, which is pretty cool, which means you can basically integrate all your ad platforms so you can see how all your analytics are going in one place. We've then got automations where you can create any type of workflow that you can basically think of, which is pretty cool. Down below, we've got sites where you can build websites, funnels, digital stores like Shopify. We've got webinars. You also can host WordPress inside of it. You've got your client portal for people who log into your things like your online courses or communities. You can customize it. We've also got surveys, quizzes, and a chat widget you can embed everywhere. Then in memberships, we've got your courses and your communities, which we'll go through in a sec. And then down below, you've got all your media, reputation management, your ad reporting, and we've got other bits and pieces too. So a lot of features, and a lot of them maybe not so relevant to the everyday content or course creator, but a lot of cool ones. Now I'm going to talk about, I know I talked about the features, but let's compare Kajabi ones compared to GoHighLevel. So the first one and most obvious one is the digital courses. This is Kajabi. This is how you create an online course. And once you've created it, it kind of looks like this, right? This is the player. This is the description for that video. And here's like the navigation. Now, what's real crazy is inside GoHighLevel, this is the layout to create your course. And this is what the course looks like. Now, can you spot the similarities between these two platforms? They look extremely similar, right? And this is the most popular Kajabi template as far as I'm aware, and they've just launched this one inside of GoHighLevel. So you can see GoHighLevel is trying to directly take the best things from all the different marketing software out there and putting it in one roof with many different features you can integrate with it, which also makes it more complicated, but it also makes it more powerful. So that's what the community looks like in Kajabi once again, and this is GoHighLevel. And now let's actually look at the community features inside of Kajabi. So this is a Kajabi community. It's got its own layout that no one else has really created, but this is the high level one, right? This is just the affiliate community that I'm in. And if I was to compare this to something, I would say it looks like School. So this is the School platform, except it's also got here these tabs on the left, which are additional groups. And this is more like Circle.so as well. So you can see they've taken basically what a course looks like in Kajabi, and they've also taken what a community looks like inside a School. So it's crazy to see what these things are doing. But once again, if you're someone that wants to create your own podcast, for example, then you're going to want to go with Kajabi, as GoHighLevel doesn't have these features. And the same goes with coaching. It's a little bit more specific with its own interface and things like that. But honestly, if you're looking for features, then GoHighLevel is probably going to be your best option. But once again, it's a little bit more complicated. Now, there's one more thing I better show you before we finish. And that, of course, is the pricing. So if we compare them on the monthly basis, on Kajabi for $89 a month, you can have 250 contacts, one product and community, and one single website with 7,500 emails a month. Now, if we compare that to GoHighLevel, for $97 a month with GoHighLevel, you can have unlimited every single feature we've talked about inside of this video. The only thing you have to pay for on top is going to be SMS messaging or email marketing on top. And I believe for emails, it's about 10,000 emails for $1. So it's not a lot. Now in Kajabi, if you do outgrow your 250 contacts or one product, you're going to have to pay $149 a month for 10,000 contacts. You do get 3 products. Same thing again if you outgrow that. 25,000 contacts, you can have 15 products for $199. If you outgrow that, 100,000 contacts, 100 products, 3 websites, and that's for $399 a month. So once again, high level $97 and you get everything unlimited. In Kajabi, it's quite a little bit more expensive. And there is actually one more level with the $97 per month with high level. If you come into this account here, this is what you call actually a sub account. So every piece of marketing, every contact, everything in here is a single sub account. But with the starter plan, you actually get 3 sub accounts. So just think of it as having 3 separate businesses or entities inside of one login, or you could actually create an account that has 3 and you can actually share it with 2 friends, give them separate logins, and then they can actually go in from there. So they've made it extremely accessible. And if you decided to create like course hosting or any type of local business service as well, you can have unlimited sub accounts for $297 a month. So it's pretty crazy. There's also a white labeling option for $497 a month, but most people just stick on the $97 per month option. So that is Kajabi versus GoHighLevel. We went through so many different layers, but once again, they are very similar software, but they're not the same thing by any means. You can do everything Kajabi does except for podcasts inside of GoHighLevel, but it is a little bit more complicated to set up. On the flip side of things, if you just want something simple to set up, something fast, and just something reliable, Kajabi is going to be a really good option. If you want to save costs versus Kajabi when you scale and you want to have unlimited integrations and automations, then GoHighLevel is probably going to be your biggest bet. And once again, I absolutely love it for the unified inbox. Every single message I get goes through my conversations tab and my phone, so I never miss out on any chats. Hopefully you've enjoyed this Kajabi versus GoHighLevel comparison. Once again, I've got 30-day free trials for both these platforms down below. I've also got bonus resources as well, a special offer for Kajabi, as well as a bonus course for GoHighLevel. All the information down below, but that's it for this video. If you've got any questions, let me know, and I'll see you on the inside.